Hey y'all. Listen, I'm so glad that y'all came back to my channel to hear me talk and to talk with your girl. Let me tell y'all, side note before I even get started, because I don't even know what I'm gonna talk about today because I left my notebook at school. Y'all, let me tell y'all, I got a little notebook that looks something like money popping out at me. Thank you. But I got a little notebook that looks something like this, and today I was taking little notes in it. This one is, I know y'all probably like, what is that one? It's empty. I keep two of them on me just in case. I don't know why. I think I initially had plans on writing in both for different reasons, and I didn't. So let me tell y'all, I left my notebook at home, and I mean at home at school, and I think it's on my desk. And I could have sworn I grabbed it, but I didn't. I just grabbed my agenda. So let's talk about this agenda. How about that? We'll do that. So y'all, this agenda is I think I talked to y'all about it once before. But anyway, so this is Oprah's planner. It was like $35, I think. It's been a little sale. Just go on like social media somewhere. I think I saw it maybe on Facebook, maybe on Instagram. I don't really know. I saw it on social media, and I was like, what Oprah talking about?" And I unwrapped it, and I think I posted it on here when I unwrapped it. But needless to say, what I have done is I wrote a couple things in there. Hopefully I went fast enough for y'all. Y'all know people like to pause stuff. They can read my business anyway. So let me tell y'all what it say. I probably need to watch this before I post it, but I'm gonna just let it go. So one of the things that it says is two quotes that I've found that I've heard, and it's not just two quotes. It's a couple of them, but just some things that just sits well with me, and little reminders that when I'm having a rough moment or whatever it is, because life happens. I can pull this out. I can read it and readjust myself. Excuse me, Al. So, needless to say, the first one. Hold on, my bad. The first one is just a sentence, and it says, "I'm worth it," with exclamation marks, three of them to be exact. Sometimes you just need a reminder that you're worth whatever it is that you're desiring, that you're going through. Because I feel as though for me, there's been so many times in my life where people have tried to belittle me, and then I got to a point where I was downplaying my own self over time and trying to get people to understand that I'm just a regular person just like you. I have issues just like you. I go through things just like you. And people would still, outside would still have all these, amazing things to say, and I'm learning to just accept those things, because they are true. It is true. But there were small things that people would say, and it would make me cringe a little. And I'll give you an example. One of my friends' cousin was like, "Oh, my mom didn't sign my papers for me to go off to college, and this is the reason why I am the way that I am." And of course, I heard the comment. I was like, "You are the way that you are because you chose to be." And it wasn't me trying to like attack. It wasn't malicious. It wasn't anything, but I was just letting them know, like, we make choices. Like, you fight for what you want. You fight for what it is that you want to do. Um, and of course, that may rub some people the wrong way, but it was definitely true for me. It's a belief of mine, and I understand that we all go through issues. We go through, you know, hard times, but for some reason, people have this belief about me that I don't go through shit. Like, I don't go through nothing. And so it was like, well, you would never know. You this, you that, you get what you want, you da 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 da. It was all these things. And, as amazing as I could have took it and built up my ego or whatever it is, I was like, no, let me explain to you what really happened. You know what I'm saying? And um, it's both good and bad within that. But and maybe that'll be something I talk to y'all about. But well, I'll just put it here. It don't even matter. But I just was expressing how like when I wanted to go to college, people, my mother wasn't signing off on the paperwork that I needed her to sign off on, and how I had to go, talk to my grandmother, talk to my aunt, and get people on my side and rally behind, my cause. Like, hey, I want to go get an education. You guys been pushing this down my throat for my life, my whole lifetime, and now, um, this is the time to make that happen, and you're trying to stop me. And so, you know, there's so much more to the story. Maybe I'll share it in a book, or maybe I'll share it with y'all later. But um I always was this person to try to make people understand, like, I go through the same struggles that you go through. I go through the same issues that you go through. Um, just because I carry myself well, or just because I present myself a certain way, doesn't mean that I don't break down or I don't have hard times. And so, wrapping all that back up, getting back to this, one, before I do that, even when we go through them, we choose to either push forward or to stay in place. And I rather go through the issue than let the issue consume me. And trust me, sometimes it's easier said than done. But I always feel like it's this way: you can either have pain and stay sick, or you can have pain and work out and eat right and do all these other things to heal your body. That's just my own personal belief. So, needless to say, I have written down little things within this agenda to remind me to keep going and to persevere when I go through my issues. So, one of the things, if you did not pause it, I'm gonna read it to you. And I think this particular quote, I don't know if both of them come from her or not, but Abraham Hicks has a lot of great work out there. And if you guys haven't heard of Abraham Hicks, I would suggest you research Abraham Hicks and listen to some of the things that they are sharing. And I say they because, um, oh, I'm on my phone. If I wasn't on my phone recording, I would go and be like, this. Esther Hicks is the woman's name. And so she pretty much gets in her zone and allows the universe, spirit, whatever you want to call it, she allows herself to channel. And as she's channeling, that is the version that is called Abraham Hicks, and they speak through her. And it's one of those things that I enjoy watching because it's something that I too know a little something about, and I just love um, the way that things are broken down, and getting yourself aligned and staying in alignment and understanding how to um, go through this thing we call life. But just check it out, because this ain't the video for all that. Maybe I'll do one on that too. But needless to say, so the quote here says, "All is well. Everything is working out for my highest good. Out of this situation or experience, only good will come and I am safe." And I love that because there's also the Bible verse that everything works out for my good. And so this is one of those things that kind of helped me remember that from that Bible verse. And then there's another Bible verse that says, "My word shall not return unto me void." And so I love that as well. And so as long as I understand that everything works out for my highest good, or for my good, but I always say for myself, for my highest good. And I know that my words do not return unto me void. When I speak these words aloud, then I know that I'm okay. I know that I am back at center. I know that I am focused. And so I'm going to repeat it again, just in case you didn't pause it and you don't want to go back. I repeat things. That's just how I teach. But it says, "All is well. Everything is working out for my highest good. Out of this situation and experience, only good will come and I am safe." So I hope that you guys can use that. That can be something that, like an affirmation or a declaration. I prefer it be a declaration that you state for yourself, and you repeat it when you need to. The other thing that is here, I put, I have the potential for anything that I want. I'm getting better and better at this. Already I can feel improvements. I know that the universe is abundant. And I think that was her, or it might have been something else. It was a quote or something that I heard on Instagram, and I didn't write down who it was from. Um, I do that so very often. I hate it because I really want people to get credit for their work, but I had no intention on really sharing it per se. But it was just something that, like I say, something that was similar to something that I thought, but it's like when you hear it, for me, it was when I heard it, I was like, oh yeah, I definitely need that. Excuse me, sorry y'all, but I was like, I definitely need that, and I want that somewhere that I could read it consistently, whenever I need to, or at least whenever I need to. So I'm gonna repeat it again. I have the potential for anything that I want. I'm getting better and better at this. And you can even change this to something that you want. Already, I can feel improvement. I know that the universe is abundant. Um, and one of the things that I put underneath it, this is my personal thing, is I have the outcome and desires of my heart. And that's true. Bam. So yeah, so I have the outcomes and the desires of my heart. Um, the last thing that I have here, since I'm sharing all my business with y'all, let y'all know that sometimes you got to refocus yourself. It says appreciate yourself and honor your soul. And then the last one is that's one, and the last one is find ease in something you love. So again, appreciate yourself and honor your soul. Find ease in something that you love. So I got this planner, like I said, I write in it. There's a lot of great things in it. So every week they have this piece, that's the monthly piece, and you kind of just fill it in with the dates. Can't show y'all all my business, but at least I'll let y'all see that. You fill it in with the dates, and then you can start filling stuff in. I'm gonna have to start doing some quarterly planning. There's some stuff that's not in here that I need to put in here. I'm glad it ain't, because I don't want y'all. I want y'all to know my business, what I share with y'all, but not all my business, because I'm not that girl. But within it, every week, let me skip what I've written down because I don't use it necessarily how it's meant to be used. I do my own thing. I do my own thing. So, inside of the book, hopefully she ain't got no issues with me sharing her book like this, but y'all go buy it. It's $35. It's not a lot. And it's hardbound. You know, I love hardbound. It has the bookmarks. The one is for the monthly piece, and then one is for the weekly piece. And so it's broken down. There's a weekly piece here. I'm not gonna put all her business out there because you can buy this multiple times. Since you're putting in the dates, it can be sold at any point in time, which is a good idea. I will be having my planner come out. I've been working on my planner. Let me not fix my mouth up to lie. I worked on my planner for maybe 2 to 4 months. And then I put it down to the side because I wanted it to be a planner, inspirational journal, all of that wrapped up in one. Then I picked it back up for a little bit and put it back down. It's been a year with me just like gathering ideas on it and how I want it to be. It's going to be very intense. I'm just letting y'all know. So y'all keep an eye out. I'm going to have it ready for 2024. Okay? But I think this is a good idea, and I think this is something that I might do, is not put the dates in there, and have it where you just fill it in. And I do and don't like it. I don't like it because I like stuff to already be done, and I just write what I need to write. But I do like it for, if you are like me, sometimes, sometimes I forget to write. Oops. Um, or if you want to move things around in it. I seen a journal, I seen an agenda or something where they had it where you could move certain parts, like it was a movable journal. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to solidify it. Um, but I really like this too. I really love the hardback. I just feel like it's textured. I'm real big on textures. If y'all don't know, now you know. It's textured. It makes me feel like um, it just puts me in the mood of being back as a child. Going to the library, going through. I used to love those older books because they have different textures. I don't know if y'all ever know that, but for me, I think that once I finish with this planner, it will become a book as well because of the way that um, my intentions behind what I was doing when I was writing in it. I did skip a week, sadly enough. However, I may still go back through and write some other things just because I'm using it more so as just a conversational piece with myself. And really, there's a piece that talks about your intentions for that week, and then every day there's an opportunity for you to write in it. And of course, like I say, it's supposed to be a planner, but I use it more so um, as a journal slash planner. Like I do have things that I try to make sure that I get completed, because there's a little like my done list instead of to do list. And there's dots where you can check off on it. Like I said, it's a thing that says intentions. She has pieces that you ask yourself a question for that week. There's usually a focus and a little snippet where she writes and talks about whatever the interest is, whatever the focus is for. I don't think is it for that month? I think it's for the month. Yeah. So there's like and there's quotes in there. Yeah, so there's focuses and then yeah, quotes. So it's for the month. There's quotes on almost each week. There is other weekly reflections where you can ask questions. And the one that I'm creating, there is reflections places. So I'm really glad that she put that in there because that was something that was vital to me when creating my own. So when I got this, I was like, oh, Oprah. I was like, Oprah, you my girl. Like we is on one because baby, it's very similar. There's some photos. That is one thing that I did not have in mind. Um, I did not include any photos, and I love the photos that are in here because they're photos of nature and different things like that, different sceneries. So I may, probably not, but it sounds good. I may do a couple photos. There's a 70% chance that it won't happen, but I love taking sporadic photos, scenic photos of flowers and nature from different points of view. So again, that's why I love this book. There's a lot to it, y'all. I just love touching it. Like I'm really am a texture person, and the cloth is so much like the old school books, like um not nylon, nylon pants, but I don't know if y'all remember like the 70s, the pants that was in the 70s and stuff. Um, it's kind of like almost a similar feel. I used to be into fashion, so I guess that's probably why it does something for me. Um, but yeah, I'm trying to think what it's called, y'all. I try to forget it so I don't say that. Cause it's not nylon. It's one of them other ones. I don't know. But anyway, it's textured. Just leave it there, Jamaica. So y'all, hopefully y'all enjoyed my little talk for today. I don't know what I'm gonna call this, so we'll see what it is. At the top, y'all, subscribe to my channel, please, and thank you. I do want to build up the numbers. I be seeing people with like 1,000, and then they have their 5,000, and they hit these numbers. Y'all, I want to hit these numbers. I'm excited. I know I just started. Thank y'all for the like. I think like I got one something. It's not quite 150, but I'm gonna celebrate the 150. Thank y'all for the 150 people, 150 people who follow me. I love y'all so dearly. If you don't believe it, I don't know what to say because that's all I got. That's all I got to give y'all right now is some of my time and my love and affection. But yeah, I appreciate y'all really. And like I say, subscribe. Please make sure you like the video, comment below. Please comment. I really be looking at it, y'all. And I be ready to talk to y'all. Y'all know y'all supposed to be my new best friends. Stop ignoring me. But y'all, I'm gonna try to do another video because I need to go live. And we live. I'm gonna go live one of these times. Probably not today. Um, yeah, I thought I was so cute. Side note, before I end for real. Y'all, my little dress. Hold on, y'all, cause gotta get y'all a little skin, little off the shoulder action. Mm, mm. I got my new little hair. Let me do another video because I gotta tell y'all about what happened at school today and what these kids be saying to me. So I love y'all. I'm gonna see y'all later.